Jayaprakash Narayan, fondly known as JP, was born in a small village in Bihar in 1902. His early years were spent in the simplicity of rural life, surrounded by the traditions and culture of his homeland. His early life was modest, reflecting the realities of rural India. Growing up in a modest household, JP experienced firsthand the struggles and hardships faced by the common people. However, destiny had other plans for him. His journey was about to take a dramatic turn that would shape his future and the future of his nation. At the age of 19, he traveled to the United States for higher education. This journey was not just a physical voyage, but a transformative experience that would open his eyes to new worlds and ideas. America exposed him to new ideas, particularly socialism. The vibrant intellectual environment of American universities provided fertile ground for his burgeoning political consciousness. This exposure profoundly impacted his worldview and ignited within him a passion for social justice. He became deeply involved in discussions and debates about the pressing social issues of the time. While studying at universities like Berkeley and Wisconsin, JP encountered the writings of Marx, Lenin, and other socialist thinkers. These ideas resonated with him, offering a new lens through which to view the inequalities and injustices he had witnessed. He was deeply moved by their critiques of capitalism and their visions for a more equitable society. The works of these thinkers provided him with a theoretical framework to understand and challenge the status quo. He was particularly drawn to Marxist ideas of class struggle and the need for a socialist revolution to dismantle oppressive power structures. These concepts became central to his thinking and future activism. His time in America was transformative. The experiences and knowledge he gained there fundamentally altered his perspective and ambitions. He returned to India in 1929, a changed man. The young student who had left for America had now become a committed revolutionary, ready to fight for his country's freedom. No longer content with the life of an academic, he was determined to dedicate himself to the cause of India's freedom and the upliftment of its impoverished masses. His experiences abroad had instilled in him a sense of urgency and purpose. His American sojourn had sown the seeds of revolution in his heart. The ideas and principles he had absorbed were now driving him to take action. He returned to India with a deep understanding of socialist principles and a burning desire to apply them to the Indian context. He believed that these principles could address the deep-rooted issues of inequality and injustice in his homeland. He believed that India's fight for independence was inseparable from the struggle for social and economic justice. For JP, true freedom could only be achieved when every individual had the opportunity to live with dignity and equality. This conviction would guide his actions and shape his legacy in the years to come. His journey from a small village in Bihar to the forefront of India's revolutionary movement is a testament to the transformative power of education and the enduring quest for justice. Back in India, JP's commitment to social justice and his growing disillusionment with colonialism drew him to the Indian National Congress. He saw the Congress as a platform to channel his energies and aspirations for a free India. Gandhi's leadership and the party's commitment to non-violent resistance resonated deeply with him. The principles of satyagraha and ahimsa championed by Gandhi became guiding lights for JP. He saw in Gandhian principles a powerful tool for mobilizing the masses and challenging British rule. The idea of non-violent protest was revolutionary and offered a moral high ground in the struggle for freedom.
In 1932, he joined the Congress and quickly rose through the ranks. His dedication and strategic thinking made him an invaluable asset to the party. His intelligence, charisma, and unwavering commitment to the cause of independence earned him the respect of his peers and the admiration of the masses. He became a beacon of hope for many. He played an active role in the civil disobedience movement. His efforts were instrumental in galvanizing public support and participation in the movement. He faced imprisonment for his beliefs, enduring harsh conditions and physical abuse at the hands of the British authorities. The prison experience was grueling, but it only strengthened his resolve. But JP was not one to be silenced. His spirit remained unbroken, and he continued to fight for justice from within the prison walls. Even within the confines of prison, he continued to organize and inspire. He communicated with fellow freedom fighters and kept the flame of resistance alive. He used his time in jail to study, reflect, and further develop his socialist ideas. This period of introspection was crucial in shaping his future vision for India.
He emerged from prison more determined than ever to fight for a free and just India. His experiences had only deepened his commitment to the cause. He played a pivotal role in mobilizing support for the Quit India movement in 1942, a movement that demanded an end to British rule in India. This movement ultimately paved the way for India's independence. The collective efforts of countless freedom fighters, including JP, culminated in the historic moment of liberation. His experiences during the freedom struggle solidified his belief that true independence meant more than just political freedom from British rule. It was about creating a society where every individual had the opportunity to thrive. It meant achieving economic and social justice for all Indians, especially the marginalized and the oppressed. JP's vision for India was one of inclusivity and equality, where every citizen could live with dignity and respect.